Hello friends and family, and good morning from the premium outlets here at International Drive. I thought it'd be fun to come out today, head on over to the Disney Character Warehouse outlet store and check out all of the newest heavily discounted Disney Parks merchandise that Walt Disney World has to offer. This is the location very close proximity to Universal Studios Florida, so you can have an awesome Universal Studios day, drive 5 to 10 minutes to the premium outlets and get some great deals on your heavily discounted Disney Parks merchandise. But before we get started, if you would subscribe and click the bell notification so you're aware of future uploads and live streams, we would greatly appreciate it. That being said, we are actually getting here a little bit later in the morning, and I am shocked how many empty parking spots there are. It's not too busy at the outlet at all just yet. And before we do head inside the Disney Character Warehouse outlet store, I do want to mention, if there is any merchandise in today's video that you are interested in, definitely check out the shopping tier of our Patreon page. I'll let a link to that in the description box. It is seriously though shaping up to be such a beautiful morning in Central Florida. Just the perfect kind of day to be outdoors and do some shopping. Okay, so I'm just making my way to the Disney Character Warehouse outlet store, and there is no line to get inside. Let's head on in and check out all the newest discounted Disney Parks merchandise. Okay, so let's start off with checking out some of the merchandise by the register. They do have part of last year's Disney Parks Pride collection, a really cool pair of hat ears that's embroidered Belong, Believe, and Be Proud with Mickey. These are originally $25, now only $1.99. They do also have those Guardians of the Galaxy Wonders of Xandar keychains. These have sound effects. It says Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind. These are now $7.99 a piece. You do have to look everywhere at the Character Warehouse though, because here's even those really cool like cookie cutters. These are stainless steel with a silicone ring in the shape of Mickey Mouse. These are now $5 a piece, marked down from $10, and a bunch of different baskets of merchandise up front. They do have from Star Wars Galaxy's Edge the Grogu light up necklaces. These are a great deal though, perfect for a good day at Hollywood Studios. $7.99 for them. They do still have a whole bunch of those fidget plushies. This one is Marie from Aristocats, but these are a super soft material with all like the fuchsia accents and then the big oversized bow. Marie is $14.99 from $35. It looks like they even have a Boo from Aladdin. So a couple different character plushies, part of the Disney Blissful Buddies collection. That one is $15. They even still have some of those Sorcerer Mickey glow wands. These are absolutely massive with the little Sorcerer Mickey hat on top. Then you get the big graphic going down the side. These were $28 in the parks, now $5 a piece. And also from Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, it does look like they're getting two different size lightsaber blades. They have a 26-inch and then a 36-inch blade. Let's actually run down this entire section of baskets though. So a whole bunch of brand new Tron merchandise here at the Disney Character Warehouse. This is a huge, more like a duffel size bag with the grid. It says Battle to the End. These are great if you are doing any traveling though. These are further marked down to $20 a piece. Perfect to go with all of the new Tron merch. They do also have the matching Disney Parks Loungefly. This was just brought over from the Magic Kingdom. Now it's here at the Character Warehouse. I do believe these were originally $90, now only $40 a piece for them. And they do have a couple different Disney wishables, like little blind bags. This one is from Star Wars Galaxy's Edge at Hollywood Studios, the limited release. These are now only $5 a piece. You can get a first order Stormtrooper, Lieutenant Beck, Rey, or Kylo Ren. Let's actually check out some of the other ones over here. So they do have yet another offering. Let's see what we got doing. This is the Avengers Campus for only, let's see here, $7.99. You can get the Spider Bot too. These are really cool. And they do still have a really good selection of those Marvel statues. These are absolutely massive. Brand new to the character warehouse, they have your collectible Scarlet Witch. These come in the original packaging, now marked down to $50 a piece. They do have like that comic book base. Underneath there is the kind of like the matching Black Panther version where he's like coming off of that huge log. That one is $50. Let's see what else we have though. They do still have your Marvel Iron Man. This is a massive one, almost 11 inches tall. Well, I should say with Captain America with his shield. That one is $80. What caught my eye though was the Iron Man collectible. This one is a really cool one as well for $50. And they do still have a good selection of like your different Disney Park Munchling merchandise, like this fanny pack. You get the little Munchling plushies on top with Mickey and then Minnie Mouse with like those little cherries. These are embroidered though with some like Disney sprinkles. That one is $20, marked down from $40. Underneath there is some of that brand new Nubs merchandise from over at Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. This is a super duper fuzzy backpack. Everything is embroidered though. These are very nice for the kiddos. They are $20 a piece. Underneath there is a kids graphic t-shirt, perfect to go with all the new Nubs merchandise. You got the little pocket and a big graphic on the front. These were $27 at Star Tours, now only $7.99. And it does look like they even have the matching full zip jacket. Again, that same fuzzy material, and you have the patch on the front with Nubs. These are $15, marked down from $50. And a couple brand new pairs of ears that they have right now at the character warehouse. This is actually part of last year's Disney Parks Pride collection, but a very nice simulated leather pair of ears. You get the Pride color bow with the Mickey medallion in the center. These are now $8, marked down from $35. And they do have more of like your classic Minnie Mouse ears. These actually have like the little chin strap on the bottom section with the Velcro with the big oversized bow for only $8. And they just recently got a whole bunch of that brand new Goofy merchandise that was just over at Disney Springs at the Disney Style store. This is the pullover sweatshirt with the tricolors. You get a big graphic of Goofy and Walt Disney World. Originally $60 at Disney Springs, now $14.99. They also have your adult size graphic t-shirt. You got like Goofy all mixed up. Actually it's embroidered with his name there like all backwards, and Walt Disney World. These are $15 from $35, but they do even have like the matching pair of sweatpants. These are definitely like a nice heavy material. You got the G for Goofy, and then it does have a nice big graphic with Goofy actually going down the pant leg. These are only $20 a piece. Let's actually check out some of the assorted pet offerings right now at the character warehouse. Here's a whole like pet hoodie with Hades with all the blue flame. Even on the hood though, you do get like that little mohawk. These are $12.99 from $35. Next to that, from Tim Burton's Nightmare Before Christmas, is a really fancy pet t-shirt. This actually has like that 3D effect on it with Jack Skellington. These are only $8 a piece, and they do have these really nice like pet blankets or pillows you can use these as. Let's see what we got here. This is a roll-up pet bed. It's super fuzzy on the inside, part of the Star Wars collection. It says sit and stay you will. These were originally $40, now $14.99. But a couple other offerings, part of that Padawan Academy that they do have. They have these silicone pet bowls. These are collapsible. You even get like the little charm. These are $12.99 a piece, and they even have like the matching simulated leather waste bag dispensers to go with that Padawan Academy for only $8. And they do have a massive wall of assorted Disney Park Loungeflies right now at the character warehouse. Really cool to go with all the Marvel merchandise is this simulated leather Loungefly. You have like all the Marvel characters in Funko Pop form, from like the Incredible Hulk, Captain America, Iron Man. Even on the back strap it does say Marvel a bunch of times. Originally $90, this one is now $40. Part of your Marvel Studios Captain America Brave New World. Yet another Disney Park Loungefly. On the side you have Captain America's shield, and then like these wings that are kind of like retractable on the back side. These are originally $90 in the parks, now $45 for that one. And it does look like they do still have some of those Disney Pixar Toy Story ones. Again, a very nice simulated leather. You have like Buzz Lightyear, Ham, Mr. Potato Head, and Woody. That one was $79 in the park, now $40 at the Character Warehouse. And then still going strong is that Star Wars Disney Park Loungefly. This one is really cool with all the classic Star Wars characters. It's embroidered Star Wars with a little patch, but this one actually glows in the dark for only $40. And they just recently got here at the Disney Character Warehouse a whole bunch of your Epcot's International Flower and Garden Festival merchandise. Here's some really cool little like watering cans. They do have the original Florida orange bird and the caterpillar from Alice in Wonderland. This one has like the little handle and then the spout on top for only $2. But they do have a whole table of all the newest merchandise. So this actually feels like an orange with the 30 years of Epcot's Flower and Garden Festival 2025. You even have the original Florida orange bird on the handle. This one is $8 from $25. Let's dive right in though and see what they have over in this section. So here's a smaller 2-inch by 3-inch photo frame. You have Spike the Bee there, his honey farm, sweet, and the original Florida orange bird. These are now $7.99 from $15. So many cool new things though, part of this collection from over at Epcot. Here's a really tall corksicle cup celebrating 30 years of Flower and Garden Festival. This one actually has like the big handle on the top section, but it is loaded with the orange bird. These are $25, marked down from $55. And it does look like they even have the matching Tervis tumbler from this collection. This one has more of like a peach colored lid, celebrating 30 years. That one is, let's see here, only $15 from $35. Let's actually see what we got going on here on the opposite section though. Okay, so these were from the festival as well. This is a really nice like kneeling pad for you to take outside and do some like flower and like planting. These are now $12.99. Let's actually check out some more of the festival merchandise. So here's the adult size Spirit jersey, again with the orange. The bottom section, you can see like all of the oranges and the original Florida orange bird with that terry cloth material. These are now $35 a piece. The backside has your raised lettering for Flower and Garden Festival with all the flowers. They have these in a bunch of sizes. Underneath there is a women's cut graphic t-shirt with the raised flowers. It says Best Buds, and then you have like Spike the Bee hanging out. These are only $10 from $35, so a very good deal there. It's always exciting though when they do get some Disney Park lug crossbody bags here at the outlet store. This one is from Epcot's Flower and Garden Festival. You have the 30 years logo on the back side, and then Spike the Bee. These were originally $65 in the park, now $25 at the Character Warehouse. They even have these really fancy bucket hats. These are perfect for like a Disney cruise, again celebrating 30 years, or just to take down like to the beach in general. But these are only $12.99, and it looks like they do actually have both offerings from this collection. This one's all embroidered Flower and Garden. You got this really cool design though with like the rocking horse and then the butterfly for $12.99. Let's check out some of the different baseball caps that they have right now at the Character Warehouse though. This one is a youth-size baseball cap with the Disney princesses on the front. You have like the clamshells and then like the seaweed. That one is $7.99 from $25. They do still have that Marvel, more of like the Avengers one. This is more of like your classic trucker hat, but perfect for summertime in Central Florida. That is originally $30, now $7.99. They do still have from the Haunted Mansion, the Gracie Manor, adult-sized baseball caps. This one has all the metal hardware, and then like the Haunted Mansion wallpaper. This was $30 at the Magic Kingdom, now only $8 at the Character Warehouse. They do still have that really cool pair of Marvel ears. These are really neat though. The backside says higher, further, and faster. You actually get like that cool like mohawk design. Originally $35, now $7.99. And then from over at Disney's Animal Kingdom, they do still have like these flashing wood sprite pair of ears. The cool thing about these though, they do actually light up for $19.99. Let's actually check out some of the different action figures and different toys at the Character Warehouse. Here is your Marvel Select Super Scroll action figure. It comes with all the different hand accessories and then the heads. These are actually further discounted to only $5 a piece. That is such a good deal for that. They do have some of your Disney Pixar Lightyear merchandise. This is your XL15 and then figurine set. This one has lights and sound effects with real character phrases from Buzz Lightyear. That one is $35. They do even have from Disney Pixar Lightyear this really cool Space Ranger buggy with Darby Steel action figure. Again, this one has the lights and sound effects for only $20. And they do still have the Marvel Miles Morales little figurine. This actually comes with like that brick backdrop and then all of the markers. You can actually like color everything in. These are $15 a piece from $25. Let's see what else we got doing over in this section. Okay, so they do still have from Disney's Hollywood Studios these really nice Rey Skywalker lightsaber hilts. These are cool though because they do even have like the blades for them here at the character warehouse. But these are from Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. Originally around $160. These are now $75 a piece. Looks like they even have some of the Shuri gauntlets from over at the Marvel store at Disney Springs. Again, these are further discounted with the original boxes for $35. Part of your Star Wars Ahsoka collection is your electronic masks. Really nice attention to the detail for the kiddos. These actually have like different sound effects for $25 a piece. And it looks like they do still have some of those Star Wars 1,000 piece exhibit series puzzles with Princess Leia, C-3PO, and then R2-D2. That one was originally $25, now $7.99. A few other things over in this section that I want to show you though. They also have your Star Wars Mission Fleet play sets. It comes with the fire spray and then the matching Boba Fett action figure. These are now further discounted to $25 at the character warehouse. And they do still have some of the droids from over at the Droid Factory. This is a set of 4 different droids from Star Wars Mandalorian. Originally $50 at Galaxy's Edge, now $25. And then right underneath there is more of like a deluxe like painting set. You get all the paints, the brushes, crayons, like stencils. This is such a cool set from Star Wars Mandalorian. With Grogu, it says "This is the way." It's actually like a really nice briefcase. These are $15, marked down from $30. And it looks like they're even getting some of the brand new Tinkerbell collection merchandise, part of the Starbucks line. This is a really tall plastic cup with your gold lettering for Walt Disney World. The backside does have your Starbucks logo. I'm shocked these are at the outlet though. These are now only $20 a piece. Here's more merchandise from Pandora over at Disney's Animal Kingdom. They do have the whole set of 3 different wall arts with the floating mountains. You can see like the banshees floating off in the distance. These are originally $60, now $30 a piece, so they're half off. They even have some of the wall tapestries. This one actually has the wooden accents. At the bottom it says Pandora, the world of Avatar. You can see like the banshees again with the floating mountains. These are further discounted to $15. And it looks like they do still have like some of that limoncello merchandise from over at Epcot. Here is a plastic cup with the lemon slices, Minnie Mouse. This one actually has that cylinder on the inside so you can put like your different fruit. So you can do like flavored water. These are $12.99 a piece from $30. Here's even more of that limoncello merchandise. They do have like these entire little gift sets with the 4 cups and then the saucer. They are $30 from $65. Here's a good selection of assorted Disney princess dolls right now at the outlet store. Your Disney Princess Mulan doll that actually comes with 8 different accessories like the sword, the extra outfit, and the shoes. These are only $15 a piece. Next to Mulan is the matching Disney Princess Pocahontas doll, where you get the dress, the crossbody bag, even the Miko action figure. That one is $15. And they do still have some of the Disney ILY Forever dolls. These all come with the Mickey-shaped balloon with the little surprise inside. The Belle from Beauty and the Beast comes with the Enchanted Rose ears, the denim jacket, and they do also have Sven from Frozen. He comes with the antler ears and a nice puffer jacket, but these are only $12.99 a piece. And then right underneath there is some of the different like accessory sets from Disney ILY Forever. They have Dr. Facilier and Maribel from Encanto for only $7.99. I do love when they get some assorted Funko Pops here at the character warehouse. This one is a Disney exclusive from Disney Pixar Luca. You get both collectible Funko Pops with the exclusive Disney sticker. These are now $25 a piece, but there's a great selection of assorted toys right now at the outlet. This is really cool from Disney's Animators collection. This is a whole playset with lights and sound effects. You get all 8 pieces with Princess Jasmine and Agrabah. Like you can see the genie's lamp light up on the inside. These are now $20 a piece. Underneath there is yet another one with Princess Aurora, and again it comes with all 10 pieces on the top section and the little house. That one is $20. They do still have some of those Donald Duck water games. These are perfect for the kiddos. Like it has like the little basketball hoops on the inside where you can kind of like shoot hoops there on your travel day. But these are originally $20, now only $10 a piece at the outlet. And they do still have some of those solid wooden like pullback toys. This one is a huge train with Mickey Mouse, Donald Duck, and then Goofy for $20. Let's actually check out some of the different drinkware offerings from Disney's movie Up. They do have this plastic cup with the grape soda tab on the top with the silicone straw. One side says Adventure is out there. The opposite side has the balloons. These are now $5 a piece from $25. They do have like a much taller plastic cup again with the grape soda logo on the front side. This one comes with the badge on the top. These were $25 in the parks, now only $10 a piece. They do still have some of the Mousewares collection, like these silicone ring pancake molds. This one is the Mickey shaped balloon. These are really cool though, to make some Mickey balloon pancakes. That one is, let's see here, $4 marked down from $10. And how cool is this serving tray? This one is solid ceramic with a very fancy Minnie Mouse with a little bicycle and has these huge handles. That one is $15. And it does look like they even have the matching kitchen apron right now at the Character Warehouse for only $10. Some more of the nice coffee mugs right now at the outlet store. This one is the Minnie Mouse Grandma version where she has the banner that says Grandma, and they do say Walt Disney World on the inside. These are originally $17 in the parks, now $7.99. Let's see what else we have down here on the bottom section. They have Abula there, which says Walt Disney World for $7.99. And it looks like they do have the mom version there with Minnie Mouse. Again, they all do say Walt Disney World. And then down here on the bottom section is the dad version with Mickey Mouse for only $8. And still going strong is a whole bunch of your assorted Disney and Encanto merchandise, like this acrylic 4-inch by 6-inch photo frame with all of the Hawaiian flowers and butterflies. Originally $30, these are now $10 a piece. Right next to that is a really cool like collectible figurine with all of the little window design. The neat thing about this, it has like an on and off switch, so you can like turn it on and illuminate the room. You have Maribel on the front. These are originally $80, now $40 a piece. But speaking of Maribel, here's one of the fanciest Disney dolls you're going to find at the Character Warehouse. Limited one of 6,650 pieces. The attention to detail is super good on them. They're marked down to $100. Some more of the coffee mugs at the outlet store right now though. This one was just at the World of Disney store not too long ago. One side says Hit the Snooze, the other side says Wakey Wakey with some Mickey toast. That one is $7.99, marked down from $20. They do still have that really cool It's a Small World coffee mug. It has like the really good sized gold handle and actually says It's a Small World on the back side. That one is $8, marked down from $20. And a really cool Mickey Mouse coffee mug. This one is more of like a taller version where he's showcasing his name, and it says Walt Disney World on the inside. Originally $17. This one is now $7.99. And they do still have from Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party 2024, like that Mickey pumpkin coffee mug. It says Magic Kingdom, and then you have the Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party logo. These are now $5, marked down from $20. Let's actually check out some more of the different drinkware items though. This is really cool from over at Epcot with all of the seagulls from Finding Nemo. It says mine, mine, mine a bunch of times, and you get the seagull gibbet on the straw. These are now $12.99 from $25. Right underneath there from the Disney Eats collection is a really cool stainless steel cup. One size, it's a side here, it has Cinderella Castle, it's the Snacks for Me, and then you get the donut in the shape of Mickey. These are $9.99 from $23. Right next to that one is more of like a graffiti plastic cup with this huge silicone ring. The top section actually has like a wooden lid. That one is $10 from $25. And from Disney Pixar Coco, how cool is this stainless steel cup with Ernesto de la Cruz, and it comes with the straw for only $12.99. You definitely have to take a moment though to look everywhere here at the outlet store, because here's a nice glass cup from Epcot's International Flower and Garden Festival 2025 with Alice from Alice in Wonderland, and then it does have the Flower and Garden Festival logo. These were originally $15, now $7.99. And they do still have a really nice selection of assorted Disney Cruise Line merchandise, like this plastic cup. You can see like the ship anchor, the cruise ships, Mickey, Minnie, even Chip and Dale. They were originally $17 on this ship, now only $7.99. Here's a huge like tin serving tray. It actually has like that rope design for the handles. It says set a course for adventure with Mickey Mouse and then the cruise logo. These are now $20 a piece. Let's see what else we have over in this section. Okay, so some new stainless steel cups for the kiddos. This one has like the little twisty off lid with Mickey Mouse. The backside says Mickey, and then you have number 28. These are $12.99 from $25, but perfect to go with the Mickey Mouse version. They do also have like this floral design with Minnie Mouse and then the Minnie Mouse flowers on the back. There's such a good selection of different items, especially for the kitchen though at the Character Warehouse. This is a solid glass pitcher. Really cool with the blue design on top. You have Mickey and then the flowers. Let's see, that one has a huge handle. These are $20 a piece, marked down from $35. Underneath there, part of last year's Mousewares collection, is a set of like 6 different, more of like saucer-sized dishes. But you get like Mickey, Minnie, Pluto, Goofy, and Donald Duck. Actually comes with a holder. These are originally $50, now $14.99, and they do still have some of those Stitch pineapple candles. This one is a really good size. It has the removable lid for $14.99. Let's actually check out some of the graphic t-shirts here on the adult size clothing racks though. Here's a long sleeve shirt from Epcot's International Food and Wine Festival 2024. If you look closely, you can see the grapes and like Spaceship Earth. These are now $5 from $45. Right behind there is a brand new graphic t-shirt that was just at the World of Disney store. You have like the outline of Cinderella Castle, then a bunch of Disney characters, kind of like cheerleaders. That one is $10. Let's see what else we have doing. Okay, so further reduced here at the Character Warehouse is a really nice quarter zip Marvel shirt. This one has a pocket on the front and then all of the Black Panther masks. These are originally $60 a piece, now only $2 at the outlet. Let's see what else we have doing here on this adult size clothing rack. So more of like a retro graphic t-shirt with the pastel colors for Walt Disney World and the Spirit Jersey logo. These are further marked down to $8 a piece. And a bunch of those actually graphic shirts here with the characters with the cheerleaders. So many brand new clothing offerings here at the outlet store though. All of this Disney golf merchandise was just over at the Marketplace Co-op. This is a soft as silk button down shirt with Donald Duck on the front. These are $20 a piece from $65. The backside though, like how cool is this? It says "Aw Phooey," and then you have Donald Duck like breaking the club. But it looks like they do have a bunch of the merchandise from this collection with that diamond design with the Mickeys. Then you have Mickey embroidered on the front playing golf. Let's see the old price of Rooney. Originally $45, now $20 for that. On the opposite side of the rack though is the matching jacket from this collection. This one is more of like a windbreaker material, embroidered M and then 28 with the golf sticks. And then Mickey and Pluto are embroidered on the front. These are now $40, marked down from $70. And a couple different bucket hats over in this section. Really nice for a good day over at Disney's Animal Kingdom. This one is Spirit Jersey material for $10. And it looks like they even have one here. Yet another one with all of the flowers, part of Encanto. Originally $35, now $7.99. They do still have a whole bunch of those adult size pullover sweatshirts. They have these in so many different colors, like your heather gray with that classic graphic with Mickey with his arms behind his back. And they do all say Walt Disney World. Originally $55, now $25. Next to that one is more of like the soft, like powdery baby blue color with Mickey Mouse for $25. And they even have like your navy color with Mickey for $25. But I do want to check out some of the new Havianas and different things. These are perfect for the kiddos for summertime. They do say Walt Disney World on the inside. Originally $30, now $15 a piece. Actually, it looks like they have two different versions. These actually have like the metal badge here with Cinderella Castle and Walt Disney World. That pair is only $15, and they do still have a really good selection of Crocs right now at the Character Warehouse. Part of your Marvel Studios Captain America Brave New World. A very fancy pair of Crocs. These actually have like the back strap and then Captain America's wings. I don't see the price, but they do have them in a bunch of sizes. And then right over here is your Disney Lion King version with like Simba, Timon, and Pumbaa. And then you have like that paw print logo. They are now $25. I actually somehow almost missed these, but also part of that golf collection. They do have more of like your gym shorts with the embroidery at the bottom with the pinstriping and then the golf logo. These are $15, marked down from $45. And they even have the matching pair of sweatpants. Look at all the characters embroidered on the side here. You have Donald, Goofy, Pluto, and Mickey. They are $19.99 from $50. A couple different adult size spirit jerseys that I do want to show you. This is that brand new lightweight material. It says Hakuna Matata with Simba, Timon, and Pumbaa. These are further marked down to $35 a piece. And they do still have a couple Star Wars spirit jerseys. This is the backside with your raised lettering, Star Wars, established 1977. But this is a nice like fuzzy material. On the bottom you have Princess Leia and then R2-D2. That one is $35. And then literally right next door is yet another adult size spirit jersey. This one says I love you a bunch of times on the back. And then you do have your Star Wars lettering for only $20. Let's actually check out some more of the adult size clothing offerings on the spinny rack though. So here's another shirt that was just over at Galaxy's Edge. This one is adult size long sleeve with a Stormtrooper helmet. It says Fight the Rebels, Elite Soldier, and Stormtrooper. These are $12.99 from $40. Right behind there we have Flynn's Arcade, also from Tron at Disney's Magic Kingdom. This one is a pullover sweatshirt for $20. I do want to show you the back side here. You have Flynn's Top Score Club. That one is originally $60. It looks like they are getting some of the Guinness sweatshirts as well from over at Epcot's World Showcase. So a good selection of brand new sweatshirts at the outlet. Here's yet another brand new one. How cool is this with the huge Marvel logo? You can see like Thor, Captain America. This actually looks like a big comic book strip. They are $19.99 from $45. On the same adult size clothing rack though is a super duper fuzzy pair of adult size sweatpants. This one's embroidered with Mickey Mouse and they do say Walt Disney World going down the pant leg. Originally $55. These are now $19.99. Here's an adult size tank top from the movie Cars. It says Fuel Station Dynaco. They are, let's see here, $12.99 from $35. I'm seeing some different color graphic shirts that I do want to check out. We have Disney's Vacation Club member, established in 1991. Like, how cool is that? With like the beach chair. That one is $13, marked down from $30. Looks like they do have a whole bunch of brand new shirts though. Fishing the Day Away, you have Mickey Mouse doing some fly fishing, and it says Port Orleans Resort. These are now $12.99. And then yet another cool graphic t-shirt here with that classic scene from Tim Burton's Nightmare Before Christmas with Jack and Sally. That one is $13, marked down from $35. I did want to mention though, here's even more merchandise from the Tron over at Disney's Magic Kingdom. This is an adult size unisex graphic t-shirt. It says Tron. You have the grid and the ride vehicles. These are $12.99 a piece from $40. Next to that you have your Tron Light Cycle Run shirts. These are more of like your Under Armour no sweat material, so really nice for summertime. These are $15 from $45. It is seriously loaded with Tron over here. Look at this huge coffee mug with the grid. You get both vehicles and it says Tron with the raised lettering. These are $7.99 from $20. And they do still have some of those Tron pop sockets. This one has like that chrome design for Tron Light Cycle Run. Originally $25 in the parks. This one is $7.99. And then still going strong is the Flynn's Top Score Club keychains. You actually get two different gibbets there and a clippy for only $5. Let's actually check out some of the assorted Christmas ornaments right now at the Character Warehouse. Part of your Disney Sketchbook series is a really cool Christmas ornament from Disney's Polynesian Village Resort with Mickey and Minnie. The opposite side has the front entrance to the Poly. These are $12.99 from $35. Right underneath there is the Disneyland popcorn bucket ornament. You have the Disneyland logo, the huge Mickey hand with the castle. This is also part of the Sketchbook series for $7.99. They do even have those Disney Snow White and the Seven Dwarves ornaments. One side has Snow White, the opposite side has all seven dwarves. This is a great deal though, $7.99 for that one. And then still going strong is a whole bunch of your Disney Park munchling ornaments. These are all originally $25 a piece. They have your Minnie Mouse Holiday Toffee Pudding ornament for $8. Right underneath there is the Mickey Mouse matcha cookie cheesecake. So a bunch of new ornaments here at the outlet store. They do still have your reindeer Rice Krispie treat cereal Pluto ornament. Probably one of my favorites though, with the antler ears there that are actually like pretzels. And then last but not least is the vanilla cupcake Stitch Christmas ornament for $8. A few other Christmas items at the Character Warehouse I want to show you though. They have these massive Christmas stockings, literally like with all of the Disney princesses. It's embroidered with Cinderella Castle and Dreamer. These are $12.99 from $35. They do still have some of those really nice sets of ornaments. You get, it looks like about, let's see here, 8 different ornaments from Peter Pan, the Cheshire Cat, Tinkerbell, even Dumbo the Flying Elephant. Originally $50, now $19.99. And then right over here is the brand new snow globe from 2024. This one has Mickey and Minnie on the inside, Pluto, and then on the back it actually has 2024. These are now $19.99. And a whole bunch of brand new winter beanies on the adult size rack. This is brand new from Monsters University. It has a nice little patch on the front side, but these are all only $8 a piece. They have Monsters University. They do have the Minnie Mouse version embroidered with her facsimile signature, and then you get the little graphic with Minnie. That one is $8. And then right next door is the kids version with like the little pom-poms on top, embroidered with Mickey for $8. And there is a whole bunch of assorted throw blankets right now at the Character Warehouse. This one is a 50 by 60 inch woven throw blanket celebrating the 30th anniversary of Disney's Lion King. They are very soft. Originally $70, this one is now $25. From Epcot's International Festival of the Holidays, they do have the 50 by 60 inch throw blankets with all of Epcot's World Showcase, some Christmas trees and snowflakes. That one is $25. And another woven throw blanket that I do want to show you. This one is the gold one with a Cinderella Castle and the Spirit Jersey logo for $25. Let's actually check out some more of the adult size clothing offerings. So here is another pullover sweatshirt, part of Disney Cruise Line. It says set a course for adventure with Mickey, Minnie, and then Pluto. This one is $20, marked down from $50. And it looks like they even have some Disney collaboration merchandise with Tommy Bahama. This one is the button-down jacket for Disney's Caribbean Beach Resort. The front side is the full button down with the pockets. $65 from $158 for that. Some more pullover sweatshirts. It says round them up from Disney Pixar Toy Story. That one has a big graphic with Jessie on the front with the lasso. And I did want to mention, these are very nice adult size full zip hoodies. This is loaded with Minnie Mouse's polka dots. You have 2 huge pockets on the bottom section. And then on the back, on the hood itself, like you have Minnie's ears with the bow. Originally $65. These are now $19.99. And up front by the registers, there's a couple different like collector's print. This one is part of the Marvel Artist series with Black Panther, Thor. It actually is all matted up and ready to go. This one is $19.99. Here's a couple different other items over in this section. This is a matted print with Pluto. It actually comes with the original frame. These are originally $40, now $19.99. And then just like that throw blanket that I showed you, they do have the matching 5-inch by 7-inch photo frame with the gold accents with Cinderella Castle. These are solid glass though, so really nice quality. I do believe these are $10 a piece. And then right underneath there, they have from Easter time, your Easter Eggstravaganza 2025, where you can paint your own Disney character Easter eggs. You get like the wooden Easter egg. They have like a bunch of characters though. You get 4 different colored paints with the brush, but you can get like Mickey, Minnie, Chip and Dale, and Thumper. These are only $1.99. Let's check out some of the different items on the spinny racks though at the outlet. So here's your Disney Eats collection, like Mickey cheeseburger earbud case. You can see like the lettuce, tomato, and the sesame seeds. These are originally $25, now $7.99. They do have yet another phone case here, earbud case I should say. This one is a really cool like silicone Pluto. That one is $7.99 from $25. And it looks like they even have some necklaces. This is like a rose gold color where you got to find your initial, and then you have like the little Mickey charm. A couple different pairs of sunglasses right now at the outlet though. Like how fun are these for the kiddos? They actually open up. with the Mickey design. These are now only $4.99 a piece, but they do actually have a couple different pairs of sunglasses. They have your Marvel Iron Man with the little logo in the corner. It says Stark Industries on the back side for $5. Right underneath there is a really cool pair of Minnie Mouse sunglasses. You actually get this bow on the side covered in rhinestones, a little graphic with Minnie, and anytime you can find some Magic Band Plus at the outlet, definitely check them out. This one is the Yoda lightsaber hilt Magic Band Plus from over at Star Wars Galaxy's Edge for $20. A few more items from Pandora over at Disney's Animal Kingdom. Here's an adult size backpack. It says Pandora Valley of Moara. You got the patch with the Banshees and the floating mountains. These are further discounted to only $15. It does look like they even have a brand new fanny pack at the Character Warehouse. Definitely more of like a kid size, also from Pandora. That one is $12.99. And they do still have some of your lug bags from Epcot's International Festival of the Arts. So 2 different offerings right now at the outlet store. These are both $35 a piece, but again with Figment. And then right over here is more of like your classic sling size bag. You get so many zipper compartments and the Disney Parks lug badge for $35. A few other items part of your Disney Parks Munchling collection though that I do want to show you. This one is a smaller size backpack, so more of like a kid's version with Stitch, and then you got like the little blueberry on top. But this again is like that fuzzy material like the Nubs one. This one is $20 from $45. Right underneath there is a Disney Munchling tote size bag. Again, solid Sherpa. These are actually zipper compartments on the front though with Marie from Aristocats. You have Minnie Mouse and Baymax. That one was originally $45, now $19.99. Let's actually check out a few more of the graphic t-shirts on the spinny racks. So here's a women's tank top. It says Wild with the animal print, and you have Minnie Mouse. That one is $7.99, marked down from $40. Right behind there we have Disney's Polynesian Village Resort. Paradise waits for you with Mickey and Minnie. Really cool though with that Christmas ornament. This one is $15, marked down from $35. And then right over here, part of last year's Disney Parks collection, they even have your best vacation ever with Cinderella Castle. That shirt is now $12.99, marked down from $35. I had such a fun time today hanging out here at the premium outlets at International Drive. It's always a pleasure coming out to the Disney Character Warehouse outlet store and checking out all of the newest, heavily discounted Disney Parks merchandise that Walt Disney World has to offer. That being said, holy moly, do they have brand new merchandise lately. So many new Loungeflies, the new Tron Loungefly, a whole bunch of that new Goofy collection merch. It's a really great time to come out, visit, and check out all of the newest offerings. But if there is any merchandise in today's video that you are interested in, definitely check out the shopping tier of our Patreon page. I'll add a link to that in the description box. But if you like today's video, give it a big thumbs up, and as always, make today awesome.